played all over the place. What was that initial adjustment like?
It's a huge adjustment, because when you're in the States, everything is pretty much catered to you. You're in college, you have the best locker rooms, you have TVs, you have the best trainers, and some countries in Europe it's not the same. You go to a third world country like Macedonia, former Yugoslavia, things are much different. The trainer don't come every day. You have to tape your own ankles. The gym, you have people drinking and smoking inside the gym, so you're not playing in the best arenas. And so it's a huge adjustment, not even with basketball, but just in general in life. I had no heat. My heat ran off pellets, and so if you run out of pellets, you run out of heat. So it's different. The restaurants, they serve only 4 or 5 items per day, so you're not like you're going to Applebee's and you can pick up a menu with 50 different things on there. Either you're going to eat these 5 things or you're going to go home and fix something to eat yourself.
Obviously you're chasing your dream, but were there ever points where you said it's simply not worth it to go through this?
I think my dad, dealing with the death of my dad and taking care of him at a young age, I think if you can go through that, you can live through anything, and everything else is kind of minor setbacks. And some people are like, man, it's something, you got a cold heart. No, because if you walked in my footsteps and been through some of the things I've been through in my life, that it's all minor. Basketball is something I love to do, and so with the fans booing me, they don't know me. So if I was on the opposite team, they'll love me, So and that's the way I think. So once I'm between the court, I'm between the lines. I'm focused. And I'm just persevering through all the adversity. And that's one thing I think about the book. I think young kids, it should inspire them. It don't matter if you're in your work field and you're having trouble with your boss, or you may be at home having trouble with your mom. I try to always listen to the message and not the tone. And so that helps out so much in everyday life.
If your dad was here today, what do you think he would say to you?
Son, you're doing a great job. You did a lot more than that he ever done. My dad, one thing my dad told me, my dad was pushing me, yelling at me one day, and he said, hey son, you know what, I don't get paid to work you out or these kids out. I'm a security guard at GE. And I'm thinking, like, why did you tell me that? He said, because I don't want you to be one. And so that stuck with me, and it touched me, and I always remember that. He said, that's why I push you so hard, for you won't be living the way I'm living. So it was great.